welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the 30 days 30 reviews series. And today's book is Partition Voices by Kavita Puri. So this book was the pick for my book club, the non-fiction book club, and just doing a small promo here. If you want to join that book club, let me know, and I'll add you through the group. It's as simple as that. Book is the collection of stories of all those individuals who actually witnessed partition, right? So the book is divided into three parts. First, the beginning. It has a little bit I think there are 3-4 stories from Britishers point of view as well, which I think is very clever, because if you want to know about partition, you have to know it from every possible aspect, from every communities and every thought process that goes into it. So we have short stories. Each chapter is a story, which is actually a recollection of what happened at that time. These stories are from the point of view of Parsis, of Sindhis, of Hindus, of Muslims, of Britishers. This book actually covers all the bases there possibly are. And so in this book, the author has maintained a very neutral way to know how most of these stories had not come out until the 70th day of independence of India, because people did not want to talk about something so gruesome or something, which stirred bad memories or something which was related to trauma. So most all of the interviewees in this book are people who have migrated from India or Pakistan to Britain, and why did they migrate, what happened, what led to that situation, and why Britain has such a big South Asian community. It has all been tackled in this book. The fact that the author herself has maintained a very neutral tone throughout the book. All she has done is get the interviews done and noted them down and put them together in the book. She has just tried her best to explain every interview there is. She has not tried to put in a biased tone to any of these stories. There are stories which the interviewees have accepted that they were a part of group which went to the other communities' village to kill them or to hurt them or to tell them to go away. So the author could have added a lot of biases or some personal anecdotes, but she did not. Even though her journey started with her father telling her about his story, his time, what he did at the time of partition, what he went through. She could have said a lot of things, but she did not, and that is the best part. Secondly, collecting these stories and portraying them in such a way that the reader can vividly imagine, can get transported to that time, and just be a part of all that happening and feel it right here. Like when I was reading it, I felt like I had time traveled to 1947, and I was there with each and every person reciting their story. So it was personally, the writing style was, when that happens, obviously the writing style was very good. Is there something I do not like about this book? I don't think so. It's a collection of ground zero stories of stories. There were so many people who were like, we did not even know what is partition, what was going to happen. We were just supporting the independence of India. That we did not know that meant that we had to leave our own land. And that gives me goosebumps thinking if somebody told me that I will be forced to leave my home, no matter what its pros and cons is, I will not want to, because at the end of the day, it's home. So the word home is very tangible to these people, because they were refugees and they migrated to Britain. They faced racism over there. I'm nobody to rate this book, but just for the sake of it, so that you guys know how good this is, I would give it all the stars in the world. So if I'm rating it out of 5, I would give it 5 stars, because it is that good. I think you should pick it up. There is a book similar to this one, Remnants of a Separation by Anshul Malhotra, which I also read. I think I read 2 years back. It is somewhat on the similar lines. So if you want to read more about partition, which is the partition literature, you can pick up these 2 books, and I am sure this will entice you to read more and more about it, because I really think that there is such less people talking about this delicate topic, and we need to learn from it. We need to understand why it happened, how it happened, and how that type of darkness in humanity should never be witnessed again. And you know, there are so many beautiful stories as well, how one community's family was saved by another community's family, because sometimes, and the one thing common in all these stories was that before partition was declared, nobody ever thought of their neighbors as enemies. Just because they were of a different religion, they used to sit together, they used to spend time together, it was all normal. Then what happened? What stirred this hatred in overnight? So yeah, just read it to know about a very very dark phase in humanity, and please learn good things from it and realize how hatred is never the answer. That's all. Bye.